You know, what's strange about life? It doesn't end all at once. It slowly fades, while you keep telling yourself you still have time. When I was 20, I kept postponing everything. My dreams for later. My words for later. My life for later. I thought, I'll start living once I make enough money. I'll call them when I have time. I'll figure myself out when I'm older. But you know the scariest part. Later never comes. I remember one day, just a normal day, a friend called me and said, "Let's meet." And I told her, maybe another time. I'm busy. There was no another time. A week later, she was gone. That's when I realized time isn't something you have. It's something that's being taken from you, piece by piece. Years passed. I worked. I rushed. I handled things that felt important. But honestly, I don't even remember most of them. What I do remember is not hugging my mother one last time, not saying I love you, because I thought I still had time. We all live like we have a second life waiting for us, like we can postpone love, people, ourselves. But the truth is, you only have now. Now isn't just a moment. It's the only place where life actually happens. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, now. If you want to call someone Gya, call them. If you want to start, start. If you love someone, say it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. And trust me, that's far more terrifying than dying young. I remember one evening, I was sitting by the window just like this, watching people walk by. Some were laughing, some were arguing, some were just existing. And I caught myself thinking, every single one of them believes they still have time. Time to fix things. Time to say sorry. Time to become who they wanted to be. Just like I did. There was a man I used to see almost every day. He walked past my house every morning at the exact same time. Always in a hurry. Always looking at his phone. Never noticing anything around him. One day, he just stopped coming. No goodbye, no warning, just gone. And it hit me again. Life doesn't ask if you're ready. It doesn't wait for you to finish your plans. It doesn't care about your almost or your one day. I had dreams too, you know, big ones. I wanted to travel, to see the ocean, to fall in love without being afraid. But I kept telling myself, not now, later. And one day, I looked in the mirror and realized I wasn't young anymore, and all those laters turned into memories I never made. That's the cruelest trick time plays on you. It doesn't feel like it's running out, until it already has. You know what really stopped me? It wasn't time. It was fear. Fear of failing. Fear of looking stupid. Fear of choosing the wrong path. So I waited. I waited until I felt ready. Until I felt confident. Until everything made sense. And none of that ever happened. Do you know how many people spend their whole lives waiting to feel ready? Ready to start? Ready to change? ready to be themselves, almost everyone. I met a woman once. She wanted to open her own Malincoy cafe. She talked about it for years, planned everything, had notebooks full of ideas, but every time she got close, she said the same thing. What if it doesn't work? It never did, not because it failed, but because it never even started. That's the quiet tragedy nobody talks about. Not losing, but never trying. I used to think mistakes were the worst thing that could happen, but now I know regret is heavier, because a mistake becomes a story, but regret becomes silence, and silence stays with you.